Here we go. Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Here we have another crazy story, Bricc Baby and Lil Durk. They're both locked up in federal custody right now at the same time. Imagine that. So you have Bricc Baby and you have Lil Durk. They're incarcerated at the same time. What I'm trying to figure out, will they cross paths? Not only that, they say that Bricc Baby might have something to do with Lil Durk case. Imagine that. Even though Lil Durk is from Chicago and Bricc Baby is from Los Angeles, there's a connection. Don't forget that Lil Durk, he decided to go out of his way, jumping private jets to go commit a crime in California. Don't forget, he has so much money to blow. Imagine that. Imagine having disposable income. That's what they said Lil Durk had. He had disposable income. And from having disposable income, that means you could do whatever you want to do with it. And Lil Durk decided to indulge in crime with his disposable income. Bricc Baby said, you know what? If Lil Durk had caught me and said, you know what, such and such, you know what he's at? He said he would have told him. Imagine that. So that's what's going on right now. That's what I said. Bricc Baby, he might have a connection with Lil Durk besides them both being locked up in the federal penitentiary at the same time. Imagine that. I mean, I wonder if they get the same thing to eat, or is it different standards? Imagine that. Imagine there being different standards of foods that you eat in the feds. If you're down and out like Bricc Baby, or if you have money like Lil Durk. Either way, I'm quite certain they might cross paths. What would they say to each other? Most likely, they're gonna say, you know what? We was once free. Now we here. Now we here where the real gangsters are. Don't forget, real gangsters go to jail. Last time I checked, I'm trying to think about a real gangster who never went to jail. Let me think about it. I know. I'm just not gonna tell you right now. Imagine that. Imagine me not telling you right now. I'll tell you later in my next video. Matter of fact, go check out my next video if you want to know the answer. Last time I checked, I remember listening to that, to that song, that Ghetto Boy song, a long time ago. It said, you know what? I think it says something like, man, it feels good to be a gangster. Imagine that. They didn't say, you know what? Also, being a gangster, that means, you know what? Let's not get into that. But either way, Bricc Baby and Lil Durk, they might cross paths. Two young men went out of their way to commit crimes instead of appreciating and accepting and, how could I say it? How could I really say it? Basically, what I'm saying is like, they were fortunate. Bricc Baby was a little fortunate to even be known to be talked about, and Lil Durk is fortunate to be known to be talked about. But these individuals took their celebrity. I mean, I'm not saying Bricc Baby's a celebrity, you know what I mean. But these individuals, one a celebrity, one not a celebrity, both committed crimes. Imagine that. Imagine being a celebrity committing crimes. You might as well stay a regular poor person. I don't know, I'm just talking. But that's what's going on right now. Bricc Baby, Lil Durk, will they cross paths or not? Most likely. They said the feds are so big, but it's so small. And if they're in there long enough, like how, they said Lil Durk might get that 30 years. Bricc Baby, he might not get that 30. He probably get that 5 out of 10. That 5 out of 10. Unbelievable. But either way, two young men went out of their way to commit crimes, different levels, same results, jail. I don't know a lot. Only thing I do know is crime don't pay, but I see him do it. I see him do it. Unbelievable. Imagine that. What a name. Bricc baby. On 6-0. On 6-0. Gang members. Imagine that. I forgot that Bricc baby's a gang member. I forgot that little Durk's a gang member. Imagine that. Makes sense now why they're in jail. Imagine being a gang member not being in jail. That's kind of like playing the lottery and you always win. Imagine that. Well, that's not a good example. I don't know. I'm just talking. That's it.